Or straight into the bottle. Herring's gonna turn and mix from time to time.
He's kicking a barrel. Okay, all geared.
What are they doing?
Play.
Now they switched.
Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Oh, we're gonna play Gwent. Gwent first.
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
I'm gonna beat you and I'm gonna win a card. Yep, just go with the monster deck. Monster deck is the best one I have. Okay, this is a really shitty hand. I don't like this hand at all. I'm gonna lose this, probably. What is his leader, though? Strength of all spy cards. Eredin. Barak Gloss, the Treacherous. That's more than just Eredin that I got. Past my turn. Two elementals. Enemy's strongest range combatant. Combine. Oh, okay. That's the frog. That's that's the print. That's the Toad Prince. Vampire Bruxa. Okay, I concede this time. Or pass, not concede. I'm not playing Hearthstone here. Oh, crap. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let me do that. I'm glad I did not play anything.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing.
I can imagine.
My congratulations. This card's yours.
Is it the Eredin or the Toad? Nice saber.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt. Prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in Shaber's eager to face Olgierd von Everett, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Your band, chosen some interesting specimens.
Interesting? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks, every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages, others are gathered on the road, and a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Oh, okay. Alright. Vladimir sends his
Vladimir
greetings.
sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish.
They take over this
Your
bar.
dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
He gave me this letter.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
This is another, like, tale. I don't remember which one it is, though.
Good food. Witcher.
Perform 3 things,
Private Kleiner.
but he does it to make them sound impossible, like show his brother the time of his life, his brother's dead. And now this one's gonna be something else.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just ask a simple question. God damn.
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
He really does not like his commander.
There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Well, he really does not
Any
give a
of the
shit about his
owners
job.
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
You'd be smart to make an
Make an
exception.
exception. That's the smart thing to do.
Threats don't scare me. I've sworn to serve Redania till death do us part, and I'll keep my oath with a song on my lips.
Careful, bugger means it.
Gaude, Mater
Okay.
Redania, truly fecunda nubili.
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Mata's little mate.
The banker.
Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
It's so wonderful that Geralt has friends.
My orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. No, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Gege.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wow, even these guards have like a bigger story. Because I mean, that was a nice setup. But Vivaldi's banks. Oh, Geralt had to give up his swords for the time being.
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Borsodi have their auction house in Novigrad.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All
We want the
kinds
mansion.
of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Actually...
I'm
really
interested in those weapons, though.
Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because...
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes.
Half his face is out of focus.
Alright, up we go.
I'm interested in some of these weapons, though.
Egg, white gold, and
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's. Goblet of Fire. Wonder what it is.
Oh my god, it's a Harry Potter reference.
At a starting price of
Even Geralt doesn't know what it is.
Arcanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know. Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving copy. From the collection of the mage Aramis. Beautiful. But first blow would shatter them.
Yes.
I've 30 going.
This one probably also belonged to Sorceress.
Right?
Fetish, maybe?
Can't be right.
Oh my god, Geralt.
Apogee egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insets. Sold to Madame Villepin.
Dress of harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads. At a starting price of 2,000 crowns.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate.
Lovely sculpture. Probably end up adorning somebody's garden.
Eh?
Okay, Vimy, let's go. There's a Harry Potter reference, though.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent.
Ooh, Gwent.
Ah, there's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
I'm gonna go talk to the guy about Gwent. And painting.
Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the center coin.
Dried fruit and nuts. 1 onion. Say Mia's friends are optional. Ooh, he's a ladies' man too.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Seen through me, monster deck usually prefer the Northern Realms Scoia'tael. Monster deck, actually.
Frankly, I usually play my monsters.
A witcher who plays monsters? Interesting.
You ought to know, Halbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Oh, hell yes. High stakes, actually. 250. The most you do normally is just 100. Even during the high stakes tournament.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might you have a wee word?
Does he cheat?
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. I find as fair so as you can.
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Sure.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for a 15?
Don't push it, Vimy.
Just mean 25
Game on.
crowns. Okay, I did get a toad. Putting that in my deck. Yep, and that's the other Eridan. Okay. Yeah, they all got a fifth one. Francesca, Findabair, Hope of the End's Head. Move agile units to whichever valid row maximizes their strength. Okay, old monster deck. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, I'll drill my vampires. Passing. Gaunter O'Dim. Black Infantry Archer. Of course, that was gonna happen. Oh, I didn't realize I was at 41. Wouldn't have done Gaunter, would have brought back the Black Infantry Archer. Oh, well, there's another one. Okay, so I'll do that. Because I feel like he's going to play another level 10, power 10 card. Yeah, screw it. Of course. Gaunter Dim. I won this so much by landslide. Oh yeah, so Witcher with a monster deck beat you.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated, you must have, from something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Oh, interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Okay, this is optional to talk to people. Hello, ladies.
Your grey mane really does suit you.
Why, thank you.
I don't know you, and I don't wish to.
Well, your friend wished to.
Huh. All so tall, you'd think the room was full of horses.
Countess Mignol. The one that the one that Vimy said we both have a lot in common to talk
to
about.
The Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol
well, yeah.
is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Where'd you develop this interest?
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic.
I'll buy it.
Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps he could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Sure.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
That's why he wanted to bring Geralt in. Magdira Cuirass. Celio Fury stuff, the ornate boots. Okay. Viper armor. Viper boots. All level 39. And superior potions. See if I can't get rid of stuff. Oh, she is paying quite highly for this. I don't know what the encrusted key is for anymore. %, axis sign intensity. Oh, there we go. Got your eye on anything
Does the
particular?
Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
Is it his
No.
estate?
Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not something I want to bother with. Sure, I'll look for your earring.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Psst. The cat-eyed one. That's Gerard of Rinby. I've heard many things.
Find her earring using your Witcher senses. It's right there.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else.
Oh. Okay. She's gonna come up and talk to me, isn't she?
There's no earring out here, is there?
She wanted to talk away from Vimy.
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir?
Oh my god.
He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
How close were you?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A Fleder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a Witcher appeared. Vesemir. Of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
I mean, I guess that's good that he died young if you didn't really like him that much and he gave you all the money. But, oh, Vesemir.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Oh, man. Vesemir had a girlfriend.
Funny. Duke Clivet declared
I'd like to be alone, if you don't mind.
that ring on his finger. Shite, is it what?
Vesemir had a girlfriend.
Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the scent of coin.
I'm so sorry. Imlerith kind of just snapped his neck.
Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend. True.
Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
A bit.
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
I really wish that the mark on Geralt's face would
Do
stay.
you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
Oh god, I do not know this. I'm thinking. This, it's one of these 3, I think. The still life.
The still life?
Of course not. That's a Lungendeek. The palette, the brushwork.
Okay.
Obvious from a mile away. Adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat. I've grown accustomed.
Aristocrat. I don't know anything about paintings. I didn't.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
Vita La Vinci. I knew it was the portrait. God damn it.